something like action.
Shit, you just have something to take with my mom for that.
Yeah, it ain't really too much really does going on out there. But other folks try to do shit, man. Memphis really be popping though for sure.
Memphis, yeah.
Memphis, that's where everybody be.
All right, this is Never Too Much Entertainment, man. Can I get your name?
YN TRELL.
All right, man. So where you from?
I'm originally from Holly Springs, Mississippi. Big 662 in the building. And man, I was raised in North Atlanta, where Migo and them from, like Lawrenceville area. I was raised out there.
All right. So can you kind of tell me the setting it was coming out of up north, going that area?
I ain't gonna lie, it's like a ghetto suburb area. Like, it's funny, cause excuse me, a lot of niggas come from like Atlanta, East Atlanta, South Atlanta, and shit.
Right.
Shit smoking.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, but they come from around that area, and like niggas from Macon down south, they come to like the hood area, and it just be like it make it bad. And it be niggas that be coming from Chicago, everywhere, that just make the area bad, and just it ain't really too much, but it's cool out there though. Honestly, cool area.
I feel like Gwinnett is like one of those slept on counties because it's not like Fulton or Clayton.
Yeah, like, and people don't even know Gwinnett is ranked top 10 in the nation as far as scouting for sports. Like basketball, football, like ain't ranked. Like, they don't even know that. Like, this shit really fire for real.
Right. Now then, can you tell me a little bit of what you do?
Oh, well, in my spare time, you know, I do my work, man. I try to make ends meet and shit. But I'm a music artist. I just make music every day. But if I can't record a song every day, I'm either trying to figure out a concept, you feel me? Or I'm either in my notepad trying to do something. Like, that's what I love to do. It's like an addiction.
What type of music do you make?
Everything.
Everything, man.
Everything. Like anything you can think of, I can make it. Cause I learned, like, when I was growing up doing it, I was 15, I just loved to make the hardest shit, club bangers, drill shit, like shit I'm not even really on, like just to entertain people. But then as I matured, I started realizing how how good the art of music is, and like how if I can venture off into different genres, like, man, I can learn new stuff and I use it, put it all together. So I can make anything. But what I hold on to the most is I like making Lil Pain songs. I like making R&B music, chill, cool little music. If I want to make some hype shit, just to get me, turned up, me and the folks, yeah, it'd be cool. But I just like to stick to the calm, collected shit.
All right. So, when you listen to your own music, what's the favorite setting you like to be in?
When shit sound angelic, like it just sound like, I don't even know, it sound like you just.
But I mean, like, say someone wanted to listen to your music, what would you recommend them doing? Ride in a car, be at a party?
A late night ride in the car, somewhere posted up, looking at sunset or something. A good little fire in your hand. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of that, lighter.
All right, man. Do you remember the first track you made?
Yeah, man. I was about 15, 16. It was me and my man's MKJ, Prince J, my nigga Sam, and we was like, I remembered it too, man. It was crazy. Like, that morning he just hit me up by like 10 a.m. He's like, hey, man, you want to get in the real studio? So I've been hearing you trying to make some shit. I'm like, all right, yeah. So he's like, all right, I'm finna scoop me and Jay. All right, we get there, and it was called My Brothers. And I remember just being on the hook. And I ain't really do a verse. first, I remember being on the hook. People was fucking with it too. It was hard. Like, it kind of made me feel cool. Be in the setting of a real studio, and from there it just made me want to turn up and just keep going.
All right. Now, what's your favorite track that you have out right now, or favorite project?
I think my favorite track is it's kind of in between one of these songs. It's called Motion. I got my boy Baby Stain. Shout out Baby Stain, the album. Feel me? And it's between that song. It's called Motion, and it's another song I got out. What's the name of that song? It's called With My Drugs. That's just my solo song. It's between them two.
All right. When did you make those and drop them?
I actually haven't dropped them yet.
All right.
Kind of trying to get some videos and visuals,
Right.
some stuff to it before I just
The ball rolling.
throw it out. Kind of one of the people.
Cool, man. That's cool. Now then, for the music you do have out right now, have you noticed the ones I've been picking up traffic?
Oh yeah. Like Motion for sure is definitely picking up a lot of traffic. Fresh out. Like a lot of people is begging me and staying to drop that. And I'm like, man, shoot, it's gonna come. Just wait on it. It's gonna come. We too far, man. I ain't all the way in goddamn Albany, so it'd be hard for us to try to get stuff situated. But that's coming out for sure. People loving that song.
Now, visuals. Can you tell me about some? You have any out?
I have a visual for South by Soul. I shot that about like a couple months ago. Not really a couple months ago, but about a little while back. But I shot one for one of my tracks called Can You Hear Me?
Right.
And that was for my boy.
Right. Now then, when it comes to producers, do you have any favorites that you work with personally?
As far as producers, my homeboy TB3 Entertainment is one of my favorite ones. He really an artist as well, but I love working with him. Shout out to Jerry Productions. I need to get back in the studio with Jerry. I ain't recorded with Brett since I was like 19, so I need to get back in the studio with him for sure. Casso Studios, fuck with Casso. Yeah, that's pretty much the main people. And my boy Chris Taylor, yeah. Chris Taylor, yeah.
Now, can you give me the driving force of inspiration behind you starting your music goal or music journey?
God. That's it. God.
Right. Now, when you started, how was the support? Like, did it come in easily? Did it take time to build? Do you still struggle with it?
I say I still struggle with it a little bit. I gotta be honest. Like, it is a little hard trying to, you know what I'm saying, get people to mess with your music when you upcoming and, no following rate, all that types of shit. Like, you gotta work. You gotta have results. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to put shit out there and keep people seeing your face. You know what I'm saying? I kind of struggle with it, but lately I've been picking up.
All right.
This shit gonna get done.
Now, do you personally find networking easy with your music, or how do you prefer to do it? Go about sharing it, expanding who you are.
I'm kind of like a person that like to, if I meet you, kind of like to show you my music, then network off like that. But then again, I be trying to, actually, be going to shows and perform with some of my friends, perform by myself. Like, for instance, South by Soul. Shout out to Soul. Soul gave me an opportunity to come on his platform and perform one of my songs. And got a good, good amount of views.
Right.
So I just keep doing things like that and as such, man. And it's picking up.
All right. What's the proudest moment you had in your career year so far?
When I just made my recent track.
The most recent track.
It's called Low Key with my boy TV3 Entertainment.
What's to expect from it?
Say it again.
What should we expect?
Oh man, bedroom vibes, man. Good R&B music. You know what I'm saying? I really went into trying to make R&B music until somebody, this girl, heard me sing on one of my songs one time. I was just bullshitting just to try it out. I am number 17. She was like, nah, you really need to keep trying that, you know what I'm saying? Do it, keep practicing that. You might be able to, you know what I'm saying, do something with it. I was like, all right. So as I kept, like, you know, as life go on, you keep making music and trying new things. And I just tried that new thing. And he be on that type of time anyway, TV3. So I was just like, man, look, I'm finna just bring my little flavor into it and see how you know what I'm saying, bounce back off of me. And man, it's been going well. And we got an EP coming out soon. So definitely tap into that.
Alright, no, that's cool. That's cool. Now, some goals you expect to hit in the next year or so. But where do you want to see yourself in the next 5 years?
I see myself in the next 5 years. I don't know about XXL. I thought about it, but if I had the opportunity to hop on XXL, I would. Next 5 years, should be next 2 or 3, but really one. But yeah, I do that. Make them the BET Awards. Try to get my name on the radio. All things like that. Complete my projects. I have 3 that I'm in the process of making. I'm already 1.5 way through. So, but yeah, I'm already 1.5 way through. So, that's pretty much what I want to do. I don't really care about being like famous for real. I low key just want my money based off of it, cause if I can make money off this in my voice, and I'm really hard for her, why not? It's a hobby of mine. But then again, I fuck with just making people feel good. Like people feel good when they listen to my music. That's all I really want to do. And if they want to turn this thing into, oh, he's famous now, and I just become famous, then I become famous. But that ain't the goal.
That's cool. That's cool. How often, per se, do you feel like you record music?
About every week or so.
Do you ever feel like you have stagnant moments?
Sometimes, man, when you gotta, make music, man, this shit, hey, I ain't gonna lie, this shit get a little difficult, man, cause you gotta, when you grow up when you're in the generation, right, this generation is all contracted to one sound. Everybody sounds exactly the same. It's a lot of people that sound the same. Not everybody, but majority sound like the same people. Yeah.
So you feel like it's kind of like there be moments we have trouble kind of trying to get out of the box, think outside the box.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, I catch myself doing something that another artist do. Right. I'm like, oh, hell nah, let me back up from that. And if anything, I ain't gonna do what you do. I'm gonna just take pointers from what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just learn something. All right, he moves like this. All right, when Quavo get on this song, he like to vibe like this sometimes. All right, so I peep how he doing it. All right, and just go off that.
Now that kind of led me into my next question, which was gonna be, how do you get out of your stagnant moments?
Lock in. Because I ain't got no time to be complaining, sitting around, and then giving up. Because giving up is not an option. You give up, what's the point?
All right.
You feel me? I gotta keep going.
Now, how did you come up with your name?
At first, shit that I kind of made up. Some was goofy name, and he was Young North. And Young North is basically, at the time I didn't know like what I wanted to really keep my name was. Cause first I had it J Nation, cause that's the first initial of my name. It was a J, and I was just like, that shit kind of sound whack. But Young North is like, when it caught on, people just started calling me North all the time, and YN. They was just like, why you call you that? So I started breaking it down to people. It was actually like I made it into a deep meaning. And Young North itself is an acronym like Thug Life.
Right.
They too give little infants fuck to everybody. But my meaning, my name is young unsuccessful niggas gain negative attention while feeling famous.
Right.
And that's the meaning of Young North, which is the YN in YN TRELL. And TRELL is just come from my middle name. Right. My auntie now, everybody when I was growing up. Even my mama called me by my middle name, so I just went with it when I got older. People call me TRELL, put the YN TRELL together, and I started going off by Young North. And plus, I'm a young nigga from the North Side,
so you kind of go by like different aliases.
Yeah. People call me YN, some folks call me TRELL, you know what I'm saying, North. Close friends, inside people call me by my real name.
Right. Now, okay, so growing up, who were some of your artists, your favorite artists you kind of were bumping, listening to?
Lil Wayne, Tupac, Biggie, Boosie, MJG, Pimp C, UGK, A-Ball, fuck like that, Player Fly, Project Pat, a lot of down south folks, Gucci, when I was really young.
All right. Now, the state of music today, do you really feel like what you're saying is kind of dying out, how hip-hop hasn't charted much over the year? They're feeling like it's dying out, and especially in Atlanta.
This shit kind of watered down, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, it's a lot of, don't get me wrong, it's cool to make the hype. It's cool to make the hype shit crunk shit. It's cool to, you know what I'm saying, make drill shit or whatnot. But there's a time we got to get past all this shit and start talking about real shit. You feel me?
All right.
Like, let's talk about something real in the music, man. What happened to time where we could make songs, and this song had your little girlfriend all up on you, had the ladies want to, you know what I'm saying, get close to you. Like, ain't nobody like making music like that anymore. People don't know how to relax. Everybody's so angry in their music.
All right.
Like,
all right. Do you feel like when people make more aggressive music like that, kind of makes it changes the safety of certain venues or outings people go to?
Hell yeah, cause niggas listen to some drill shit and then think they can go out here and go try to live that street life and then get their ass jammed. Now you facing 20 years and you 19. Boy, your ass ain't getting out till your 30s. Like, and it ain't no point when you sit there and think about it. It's just like ain't no point. Like, I don't know, it don't make sense to me.
Right.
But yeah, it's just a bunch of negative energy.
Right. Now then, if you were to see your younger self, what would you tell them?
You see my younger self, what I tell them. Know what you want to do. Just know what you want to do, bro. Like, you got too many paths you're trying to be successful in, but it's like eventually you gotta chop all those down to one. So I should have knew what I was really wanting to do. I should have went off that, but yeah, probably told myself, do what you, do that, man, and stay focused. Ooh, stay focused. Stay focused.
All right. Now then, words of inspiration you want to give to like the youth creators, people who are doing their thing, who want to stay on the right path, do what they got to do.
Don't be a follower. Yeah, don't be a follower at all. Be a leader. Be able to, like, when people talk about you, they can talk about you like yeah. I feel like bro really know what he doing. Bro really know what he talking about. He know how to move. He know how to make money. He know how to keep himself safe, his folks safe. And keep his sanity. Right. A lot of people don't know how to control their sanity sometimes. Like, a leader cannot lead without his sanity. Right. How can you lead? You don't lead whoever you are leading, is gonna lead them to perish. You can't do that. You gotta know how to move the right way. Like, people need to talk about you highly. Like, that's how you want to be able to feel. Like, people talk about you highly. They respect you. Right. So, yeah, just don't be a follower, man. Please don't be a follower, man. Go to school. At least finish high school. Like, college ain't for everybody. That's all. College ain't for everybody. Definitely, man. Finish high school. Respect your parents. Respect your parents, man. Because you don't know how long they're going to be there. Respect your parents. And do what you need to do. Handle your business at a young age, so when you about 30, 45, you can retire already. You know what I'm saying? You can just sit back on your ass and chill. So handle your business now.
That's facts. That's facts. Now, where can we find you at one more time?
Oh yeah, you can find me on Instagram at YN_TRELL. I don't really be on my Snapchat. My Twitter deactivated, so I need to get that back up. But yeah, you really just find me up on IG. I post a lot of my sneakers. You see me on there a lot, posting music, promoting, and handling business. So you can find me on there.
All right, thank you. This is Never2muchentertainment. I appreciate you for having me.
Nah, word. Appreciate you for having me.
Stay blessed.
You too, man. You got something like action?
Shit, you just have something to take with my mom for down.
Yeah, ain't really too much really does going on out there. But other folks try to do shit, man. Memphis really be popping though, for sure.
Memphis, yeah.
Memphis, that's where everybody be at. And I got a lot of hella cousins out there on the east side, some on the south. But south really, like, south not nowhere you want to be at. That shit not it. East side kind of cool. But it's all cool being out there. I only stayed out there for a little bit in Memphis, but this is where the native is from.
Yeah, so like South Memphis, is that the part Young Dolph is from?
I think, if I'm not mistaken, Dolph is from, he originally from North Memphis. Not originally. He from the North Memphis area, but he from Chicago.
He's from Chicago?
Yeah, he originally from Chicago. Hella folks, that's the thing about Memphis and Chicago, they're really the same. It's just, up north, they more high speed, they more, you know what I'm saying, they rolling. Down here, things is a lot slower. So, Mississippi ain't really, you know what I'm saying, like Memphis, it's country niggas out there. It ain't like niggas up there. Them niggas been moving at a different speed than how we moving down here. We're a little bit more ruthless. So, but yeah, Dolph had from around North Memphis. He be in the South is what I heard of, but I ain't really